Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. A homicide investigation is underway in Mobile. Officers were called to the 300 block of Union Avenue near Spring Hill Avenue after a report of a car crashing into a church. Police say they found the victim. No word yet, though, on how the victim died. But we are looking into reports that the victim may have been shot. We're still waiting, of course, on Mobile police to confirm those details. A local woman remains in a coma this morning after a brutal attack in Theodore. It happened Wednesday night. Family members say Gabby Young was beaten and then thrown from a truck on Swede Town Road in Theodore. She was airlifted to Sacred Heart Hospital. Her brother, Wes Kaufman, says it's just been devastating ever since he got that phone call that his sister was in the hospital.
On the way home, the caller called into the police station saying that there's an erratic driver in front of me and it looks like he's beating somebody. Apparently the driving got even more erratic, and the door flings open and it swerves, and the person sees someone shoving somebody out of the car, and it just happened to be my little sister.
Those close to Young believe that they know who did it. However, they are letting investigators handle this. Now, if you have any information that may help in this case, please contact the Mobile Police Department. Another scary scene on Paper Mill Road in Mobile. Now, this pickup truck pretty well crushed after being hit by a train yesterday afternoon. It's still not clear if anyone was hurt in the accident. Fox 10 News is working to get more information. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has authorized a third COVID-19 vaccine dose for certain immunocompromised people. Now, that includes those who have compromised immune systems, such as organ transplant recipients or other diagnosed with high-risk immune systems. They will be able to receive the extra doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech or the Moderna coronavirus vaccines. The FDA says that a thorough review of available data suggests that those high-risk groups could benefit from the extra vaccine.
An additional dose could help increase protection for these individuals, which is especially important as the Delta variant spreads.
The FDA says that at this time, other fully vaccinated people do not need a third dose.
Well, hey there, folks. Meteorologist Matt Barrentine here with a look at Fred. Of course, still a tropical depression. That's the good news. It has been struggling, working its way right down the northern coastline there of Cuba. So it hasn't been doing so well so far. We didn't expect it to yesterday and going into this morning that it was going to have some issues to deal with, and it certainly has. But it's likely to strengthen back up into a tropical storm at some point here today and then work its way over the Florida Keys and then up the west coast of Florida. And you can see the forecast cone there goes from the west coast of Florida right on over to our area. Once again, the hurricanes there not really because of the issues that this thing is dealing with some upper level wind shear, keeping it fairly weak as about a 50-mile-per-hour tropical storm as it heads towards northern Gulf. The models haven't changed a whole lot. The majority of them going right towards Apalachicola, but there are a few that bring a little bit farther over to the west. That's why we are still in the cone and why we will still have to keep an eye on this storm the next few days. Once again, thankfully, it's not expected to be a very strong storm. Also, keeping an eye way out here. There's one that's very likely to become a storm out in the Atlantic. So this one will be following a very similar path that Fred did. So we'll be watching this one here over the next several days. All right, back home, radar is perfectly quiet this morning. FUTURECAST is pretty quiet as well throughout much of the day. Looks like it's going to be a quieter day than what we had yesterday. The FUTURECAST stays pretty quiet. That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then by 5, 6 o'clock, a few storms bubble up. So there won't be zero coverage of rain. There will be a few showers and storms out there today, but it won't be the coverage that we saw yesterday. Here's your planner as we go through the day. You can see these temperatures as we go through the morning really heat up very quickly. Should be well up into the 90s here this afternoon. Very hot and very toasty. Heat index values will be not comfortable at all, so take it easy out there here on your Friday. So your Friday pretty quiet. Saturday and Sunday likely to be more active. Same deal on into Monday. Temperatures staying up in the 90s here for the next several days. I'm meteorologist Matt Barrentine. Have yourself a great Friday.